You ever had that one moment in life?
What's up, Who Dat Nation? Another loss for the Saints? Guess we got to talk about it, right? But we about to do that on another episode of the Land Yap Podcast. Holla at your boy Big Pat. Let's go. So your New Orleans Saints really lost to Josh Allen. They beat Buffalo, but they lost to Josh Allen by a score of 31-19. So we're gonna get into some of these stats, see how the game actually played out. So first downs, Saints beat them 22 to 20. Third down efficiency, Saints 5 of 13. They need to work on that, man. Buffalo 3 of 10, which is actually good, right? Holding them to 3 of 10. Um, Fourth down efficiency, Buffalo 0 of 1, Saints 0 of 2. Rushing yards, 165 for Buffalo. We allowed a 100-yard rusher. So I don't know. This was the first game this year where we really let somebody cut loose on us running the ball, but we outgained them 189. Kamara, Miller, Rattler, they all had good days on the ground. Passing yards, 191 for Buffalo, Josh Allen, the man, to 109. Now I got a question. Has Spencer Rattler peaked? Total yards, 356 for Buffalo, 298 for the Saints. Saints came up with 3 sacks, and Buffalo had 3 sacks. Interceptions thrown, one apiece. So punts, Saints had 3 for a 47-yard average, and Buffalo had 2 for a 41-yard average. Penalties, they practiced on that, they worked on that, and I'm glad they got it down to 4 for 41. Good job, Kellen Moore. And I want to say this about Kellen Moore. Way for the team to respond and the coaches to respond to last week's debacle in Seattle. I didn't get a chance to talk about it because your boy was kind of laid up with the big C, so kind of still getting over that. But we're gonna make it through. We're gonna fight. We're gonna make it through. Buffalo had 11 for 51, so kind of role reversal right there. Saints lost one fumble. I think that was at the end, and then time of possession was pretty much even, 31-21 for Buffalo. Saints 28-39. Now to go over some of these player stats. And man, I really don't know. Like I asked, has Spencer Rattler peaked? Is this the best that we're gonna see from Rat Daddy? Right? 18 of 27, 126, one touchdown, sacked 3 times. Chris Olave, yo, don't ever call it. Leave that Philly special in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Um, that 0-1 for one interception. I don't know. I think the cat done checked out, man. Look, but Kamara for rushing, 15 for 70. And he really looked good today. He really looked good running the ball. Spencer Rattler, 6 for 49. Man, we can't keep running our quarterback like that, though. Gonna get him hurt. He's already slight, excuse me, slight build. And then Kendrick Miller, 11 for 65 and a touchdown. Hard running. This is what we've been looking for Kendrick. Hard running, just like he did at TCU, right? Rashid Shaheed, he had 2 for 5. I don't know, man. He's no Devery Henderson. We're gonna leave it at that. Receiving, Shaheed 4 for 47. Um, Joe Johnson. Oh man, blast from the past. Jawan Johnson, 3 for 28. Brandon Cooks 3 for 22. Chris Olave 3 for 20. That's your so-called number one receiver. I don't know. I mentioned that in the first or second video. We building for the future without Olave. Jack Stoll got in on the game 1 for 7, and then Kamara had 4 for 2. That's a crime. That's a crime right there. 4 receptions for 2 yards for AK. I don't know, man. Sean Payton, he rolling over in his Denver bed right now, right? Blake Groupie, he finally made a couple of field goals. So Only looking up, right? Um, Defensive stats. Uh, Kool Aid, man. I'm Flavor Aid, more like it, like the off brand of Kool Aid, right? I don't know what's up with that dude, man. All hype, no game. Demario Davis, 5 tackles. Carl Granderson had a sack, 5 tackles. Jonas Sinker, I like this kid, man. I like this kid. Uh, what did he have? He had 4 tackles, 1 assist, INT. So good job, Sanker. Jonas, my man. Uh, Cam Jordan, still drinking from that fountain of youth with a sack. Alante Taylor, uh, he had a decent game. Pete Werner, man, when you got a chance to make those turnovers, you got to come down with it, bro. Brian Rizzi, no penalties, no headbutting people, so I'll take the sack and everything. Isaac Yadam, ship him out. Um, Another thing, Quincy Riley, I'm I'm loving this kid, man. When he gets in the game, man, he makes things happen. Um, and then, man, we just made Josh Allen, of course, look like the MVP that he is, right? Who were his receivers? I mean, can you really name one? The defense made these people look like superstars, all stars. A track team running wide open. I don't know. I don't know about Brandon Staley, man. I don't know if he just doesn't have the horses to run his scheme, or if it's just, I don't know, hangover from San Diego. Who knows? But this season is supposed to be about growth, but are they really growing? It's supposed to be about patience, but man, with the up and down play, how much patience can you really have? Tell you what, man, I expected them to lose this game, which we all should have expected them to lose this game. But come next week against the Giants, against the rookie quarterback, they better show something. They better show something. Uh, I mean, these next couple of games, honestly, we should get on a nice little winning streak. Yeah, running the ball like we did today. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get Trey Palmer involved, man. Let's get him off the inactive list. I don't know if he didn't pick up the offense, or but he's been with us since what, the last week of preseason, last 2 weeks of preseason. So I mean, we just need a spark. We need some type of spark. I know that we're devoid of talent, but we need some type of spark. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about these Saints. But I'm just glad that they responded from that debacle in Seattle. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. But when are we going to get the good? The performance was better, but still no results. Rattlers 0-11 now, 0-10, 0-11, whatever it is. I mean, you know, I don't know if I really want to see Shuck now, because Rattler is decent, but you have to see what the rookie has. But you're going to break up any chemistry, any momentum by doing that. So then it's like resetting the season again. So I don't know. We're just going to have to see. And shout out to the Pels, man, for Media Day. Yo, Zion, man, what's your secret, partner? You know, way to go, dude. I'm happy for you, man. I'm proud of you. You took this off season and you made the changes that you needed to make. That can't be easy, bro. You know, so that's a solid, man. But I like this roster, dude, for real. Like Trey, you know, JP Jordan Poole. Uh, I like Misi at center. Um, with Herb, you know, then Fears and Queen once Queen gets healthy. Man, I think we're gonna have a pretty good roster. I think we can make a run for play in for 6, 7, 8. I mean, some teams are gonna fall off. So I'm just happy with this Pelicans roster, man. General Joe, I salute you, General Joe. Do your thing out there, boy. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the Lanyard Podcast. It's your boy Big Pop signing off again. Follow the Lanyard Podcast on all social medias. Hit that like, hit that follow button. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on what these Saints doing, what these Pelicans doing, and just another thing, we're gonna start expanding into wrestling. I don't know, whatever you guys want to talk about. That's why it's called Lanyard, because all we do is chop it up. You heard me? All right. It's your boy Big Pop signing out. Peace.
You ever had that one moment in life